Alright, take two.
Dare to play. Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. This is my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous and at times really scary. But don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That'll tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
Alright, I'm gonna go out of it for a second to redo my YouTube analytics and everything. Okay, let's try it again. Junior Detective.
Whoa, oh my gosh!
Alright.
That's a weird piece of debris. Whoa, it's filled with money. I better take this and see who it belongs to. All right, got it. This doesn't seem right. This doesn't seem right. Looks like garbage. Don't need this.
Hey, what's up, Jacob? How you doing, buddy? Glad you could be on the stream tonight. Welcome, brother. 3 bags of corn. I wouldn't pay that much.
Mice! I agreed to tornadoes, but I did not sign up for mice.
It is a cool game. You're awesome too, brother. You're awesome too. Alright, let's see. Let's do this Twister quiz again. Or wait, I didn't do it on this one, did I? Weather service will issue what type of alert? Tornado warning. That's an obvious one. How many tornadoes record on average? 1,000. Tornadoes are measured using, now it's the EF scale, but back then it was the F scale, Fujita scale. Least safe place to seek shelter in a public place, good grief. A large room, without a doubt. Preparation for emergency, every family should have a tornado plan. Disaster kit. Which of the following is not indicative of a possible tornado? Let's see. I've seen greenish skies before, so it's green skies are creepy when it comes to tornadic weather. And hooks are definitely it. And rotating clouds, I've seen a tornado, and they're scary. Downburst is not indicative. Average, what percentage of tornadoes each year rank as either EF4 or EF5? 1%. See, what causes most injuries during a tornado? Definitely debris. I saw a tornado back in 2011, and it was the EF0, but that thing was giant. Caused little damage. Fortunately, nobody got hurt. Touched down right across from the house we were living in at the time. It was pretty scary. Didn't know where that thing was going to go.
Nancy, is that you?
Yes, that's me.
Scott wants to meet you.
Be right there.
Nancy Drew, you made it. I'm Scott Varnell, the person in charge of this meteorological train wreck. Welcome aboard.
Did you see the tornado?
What tornado? Thanks to the lousy equipment that uncle of yours stuck us with, we just spent the last hour chasing down a bunch of cumulonimbi barely capable of spawning a spring shower, let alone a tornado. But wait a minute. Did you see a tornado?
Yep.
Well, yeah. As I was driving up to the farmhouse. It wasn't that big, but it sure threw a lot of debris around.
Well, isn't that just peachy? We spend hours racing all over the countryside, and where's all the action? Right in our own backyard. We're never gonna win this thing. The school's gonna pull the plug on us, sell the farm, and that's gonna be all she wrote. And it's all Krollmeister's fault for saddling us with a bunch of Bush League junk. But now that you're here, maybe our luck will change. You'll be reporting to Debbie, but make no mistake, I call the shots around here. In fact, 2 things you need to do right off the bat. I gotta give a workshop on tornado preparedness at the junior high school next week, so put a sample disaster kit together for me. If anything's missing, go up the road to Monpaz and get it there.
What else would you like me to do?
Second thing you need to do is redesign the warning siren layout for the local community. They just got a set of new sirens and their range is different, so the town asked me, and now I'm telling you, to figure out where to place them so if there is a tornado, everyone will be within earshot of a siren. All the information you need is on the chart in the other room. You have questions about anything, bug Debbie, not me. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you too, Negative Nancy. Okay, I shouldn't have said that, because our character's name is Nancy.
That tornado you just saw.
What about
What'd you think?
What do you mean?
Were you excited? Terrified? Did it make you want to go home? What?
Actually, that tornado is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life, and I can't wait to see another one.
Now that's what I like to see. Wish I could get that sort of enthusiasm out of my students these days. Between you and me, the last few years I've gotten stuck with the worst students. I could be telling them about the most exciting storms on record, and all I get back is a sea of bored faces.
I wonder why.
Before they defunded my department, I got the best of the best. Students who really cared, like Debbie, but those days are over.
That must really be disappointing.
What are you, like 18? Do me a favor, kid. Don't talk to me about disappointment till you've lived long enough to experience it firsthand.
Watch your tone, Scott.
I'm sorry, Nancy. That was... I know you meant well. Anyway, good news is it looks like weather conditions for the next 2 weeks are going to be ideal for tornado genesis. Which means we could be in for a record-breaking string of tornadoes. You may be putting that enthusiasm to good use.
I sure hope so.
Okay, so next we got the siren chart. I got screen caps of the pictures of how it's supposed to be because I don't want to spend like 30 minutes trying to solve a puzzle. Bug Debbie, yeah, we're about to bug Debbie in a minute after this. So, let's see I know the green. I know this green goes diagonal. This one goes here. I know these two go here. Here. I messed up on something. Is it this? No.
All right,
There we go.
that's how it should look.
Awesome. I live with the Debbie. Ah, Jake. All right. Hey, Debbie.
Nancy, hi! You've met Scott, the project leader. I'm Debbie, the project manager.
You're the one who'll be giving me orders?
Pretty much. First thing every morning, drop by to see me. I'll let you know what has to be done that day.
Sounds like you've been having a lot of equipment problems.
Let's just say that Scott is extremely good at misdirecting blame.
You think the problems are really Scott's fault?
But hey, I could be wrong. Which, by the way, is something you'll never hear him say. Anyway, as for the rest of today, that disaster kit Scott told you to put together, get it done. Pretty much everything he says in there, I can hear out here. He's not exactly a low talker. That computer quiz you took will tell you what needs to go into the kit. If any items are missing, you can go to Ma and Pa's general store up the road and buy them. Just purchase wisely, our budget is very limited. And if you haven't introduced yourself to Pa or finished the filing, please do so. And once you're done with all that, you can head out to the cornfield and fix the sprinkler system.
Yay.
Fix the sprinkler system?
See, this farmhouse and the acreage it sits on were donated to Canute as a research facility. The chase team gets it during tornado season, the agricultural team's here the rest of the year, so we've agreed to maintain whatever projects they've got going in their absence. Right now, they're in the middle of collaborating on something with this big mucky-muck research center in Hawaii, which is just another way of saying, fix those sprinklers ASAP.
I found this box out front when I arrived. Thought maybe I'd better turn it in.
Wow, there must be a couple $100 in here. Job. Thanks. Payment enclosed.
You don't know whose it is?
No idea. I heard you tell Scott about seeing that tornado,
April,
so my guess
thanks.
is the Twister carried it in from somewhere else. Maybe even somewhere miles from here.
I'd feel better if you kept it.
Sure. When I get a chance, I'll call the sheriff and report it.
I'll check back with you in a bit.
Okay. Oh, and thanks for driving that car up here for us. That was a big help. See ya.
I'm gonna go ahead and get the sprinkler system done. Good thing I took a screen cap, because I forgot how that puzzle was done. Let's go ahead and reset it. Oh, it's the second one that was right. Okay, there we go. While we're at it, we gotta do a... clock's going off. We gotta do the fuse puzzle anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that done too.
Whoever just came in, give me a hand over here, would you?
Sure.
Save me a lot of time if you kindly fix the LED display on the dash while I fix the wiring out here.
But I've never fixed an LED display before.
Just get inside and I'll tell you what's what.
Okay.
What y'all are looking at is the fuse board for the screen. Fuses are all there and they're all good, but the display won't work till you rearrange them. See how they numbered from 1 to 8?
Yeah?
What you gotta do is rearrange them so no consecutively numbered fuses are touching in any direction.
Including diagonals?
Yep. Fuse number 1 can't be touching fuse number 2, which can't be touching 3, which can't be touching 4, and so on. Got that?
I think so.
Good. You know you're done when the screen lights up. With any luck, I'll be done out here about the same time.
I did it! The screen says it's initializing.
And I'm done out here. How's that for timing?
You're Nancy, the new gopher, ain't you? Well, I'm Chase. I ain't gonna shake your hand because my hand's kind of a mess. Again, I appreciate the help.
Do they call you Chase because you know, chase tornadoes?
And do they call you Nancy because you Nancy too many questions? Sorry, that was supposed to be funny. A lot of people think that, but the truth is, it's my name. Has been since before the day I was born.
How long have you been chasing tornadoes?
Well, this here's my first time. Took a class from Scott last semester. Next thing I know, I'm on his team. Right now, I'm fixing the car the fella you were replacing was driving when he busted his leg. It's pretty much my job, fixing stuff.
From what I hear, you must be a busy guy.
Yeah, the team's had its share of technical difficulties, that's for sure.
Any idea why that is?
Stuff breaks. If your luck's bad, it breaks a lot. Being such a negative person and all, Scott's like a bad luck magnet. With him in charge, I'd be more surprised if stuff wouldn't breaking down all the time. Not that it bothers me. I like fixing stuff, and I like keeping busy, so this here's the perfect job for me. Plus, I'm learning a whole lot about twisters. You live in these parts, the more you know about them, the better.
How do you like working with Scott?
Other than the fact that he can be ornier than a never-ridden bull in a bucking chute and can holler longer and louder than all the football coaches in Oklahoma put together, I like him fine. Got this sixth sense when it comes to twisters. Never seen nothing like it. Kinda spooky sometimes.
Think he'll win the Green Skies competition?
Not a chance. He's got this real negative way about him. Nothing good's ever gonna come his way. Sad but true.
Does everyone on the team think that way?
Don't really know. Don't much care. The truth's the truth no matter what people think.
I've bugged you long enough.
Nice meeting you, Nancy. Just do right by Scott and you'll do fine.
Funny thing is Nancy can get away with a hit and run.
Howdy. Come on over here and be friendly. That's more like it. Welcome to Mom and Pa's.
My name's...
I know what your name is. You're that gal from up north, Nancy, Drew.
How'd you know that?
Not bad for an old codger, huh? Why, I know all sorts of stuff about you. I even know your cell phone number, Miss Nancy Drew. Let's see, it's 523-555-4399. How'd you like them apples?
Someone on the Canute team told you I was coming, didn't they?
Yeah, that they did. Debbie, she told me to keep an eye out for you and gave me your number. See, if something bad happens while you're out there chasing twisters, it's important to have a way to get help. Staying connected in an emergency is just about the best way to stay safe. I'm kind of your emergency action central. Keep your numbers right here by the phone. Debbie fill you in the way things work around here yet?
Not really, no.
You Canute folk got a lot of credit here, so instead of paying cash for food and equipment and such, you can charge it. You want to buy something that's not on Debbie's list, like something from the snack section, you got to pay for it using pa pennies.
Using what?
Pa pennies. Like this here. A little something I invented to make coming in here a little more interesting for tourists. In fact, go ahead and take it. You could use it or keep it as a souvenir.
Hey, great. Thanks.
Just a ma and pa way of saying nice to meet you.
Well, it was nice meeting you.
I was just gonna say the same thing. Y'all take care now.
Pa, you already said it. Oh well, don't hurt to say it again, I guess. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill up on what needs to be in the disaster kit, which I didn't go through it, but it's this bleach right here. And let's see what else. Ah, gotta have a flashlight. Definitely important for a disaster kit. Gotta have batteries. Let's see. Go over here. Oh, gotta have some toothpaste. Alright. Gotta have some sugar, salt, and one of my favorite things to eat, granola bars. That should be it.
I think I've got everything I need. Can I pay for these supplies now?
I suppose so.
Thanks.
Sure thing.
Alright. Sorry. Driving's a little complicated on this game. And once I put away the... Well, no, we gotta talk to Frosty. Oh, no, we can put the items away first and then talk to Frosty after that, then call it a night with Nancy and start the next day. So I'm gonna go ahead and mute my mic, or turn my mic down.
Again? All right, Mouse. This house isn't big enough for the both of us. That ought to do it.
Wow, Scott's got you doing a lot of work lately. I don't think we've met. Hi, I'm Frosty. As you can probably tell from all this equipment, I'm the media guy. Still pictures, audio, video, digital, analog. I do it all. Do it pretty darn well, too.
Is there a story behind the name Frosty?
Frosty Snowman.
Sure is. A couple of years ago, before I met Scott or any other tornado chasers for that matter, I was out taking pictures of this ginormous thunderstorm that was brewing outside Norman. I'd drive for a while, jump out, snap some pictures, roll some video, jump back in, drive some more. Just looking for good pictures, you know? I wasn't really paying attention to what the storm was doing until all of a sudden it got really, really dark. And then it just started pouring. And I mean, rain was coming down like my car had stopped under Niagara Falls, and the wind was blowing and the car was swaying, and then it started to hail. First just dime-sized stuff, then quarter-sized, then golf ball-sized, then all of a sudden, The windshield shatters, and a hailstone the size of a fist lands in my lap. Then another, then another. Turns out I'd punched the core of an incredibly powerful HP supercell.
You'd punch the what of the who?
HP means high precipitation, lots of rain, and a supercell is a cloud formation capable of producing severe thunderstorms. The core is the worst part of a supercell, where violent updrafts can produce huge hailstones, to say nothing of tornadoes.
Did you see one?
That time? No. But I did roll down my window and start shooting, and I came away with photos and footage of hail that no one's been able to top yet. Overnight, I went from being Tobias Harlow, run-of-the-mill photographer, to Frosty Harlow, fearless documenter of extreme weather phenomena.
What happened to your arm?
What, these scratches? Just a few minor war wounds. See, I was climbing the fence next to the old Fraser Creek windmill so I could get a clear shot of some mammatus clouds. And what happens? I dropped my camera bag right into a patch of brambles. Thorns just about took my arm off when I went to grab it.
How long have you worked for Scott?
I joined the team last year after their photographer quit halfway through. This is my first full season. I'm the best thing that's ever happened to this team, I might add. I'm good.
I need to get going.
Pop in anytime.
You're good, Frosty. You're the next Johnny Bravo. No. Time to call it a night for Nancy.
Good morning, Debbie.
Nancy, good morning. Got a few things for you today. That storm really shook up those sensors out in the cornfield. Could you put them back in line? After that, you should go spend some time in the field with Frosty. He really wants to show you some of the basics of storm photography. Any chance to show off?
I'd better get to work.
Have fun!
Yay, fun.
It looks like I need to connect the red beam to the red sensor and the blue beam to the blue sensor. That looks right.
No, I am staying at Canute. As it is, he's already near the edge. We just have to give him a little push. No one is going to suspect a thing.
I don't know how I feel about this anymore. This is not what I agreed to. I mean, when I said I'd help you, I didn't mean...
Way too late to get cold feet here, Frosty. Scott needs to be taken care of. You know that, and I know that.
You're right. But we can't... No, you're right. It's time to get rid of him.
How did they...
Krollmeister here. This Nancy Drew?
How did they not hear Nancy's
Yes,
phone?
it's me.
No, Indy. Just when were you planning on bringing me up to speed on all the goings-on out there in Tornado Alley?
Sorry, I meant to call. Actually, this isn't the best time.
Well, that's no excuse. In fact, it's all the more reason to call me and keep me up to the latest on all the happenings going on out there.
Okay, I'll make sure to do that.
You had better, Indy. I've got my hands full down here at the warehouse. I don't have time to follow up and make sure you're getting things done out there, all right? Now, tell me what you've dug up on the team so far. Tell me about this Scott character.
He's a little hard to read. There seems to be some distance between him and the rest of the team. It might be because he wants it that way, but there could be something else. It's almost like no one fully trusts him.
Interesting. You'll make sure to keep a close eye on that one.
Of course, but...
But he's not your only suspect?
Right.
Well, good. Don't hold back. Tell me everything you know. What's up with the shutterbug? Frosty, is it?
He and Debbie are plotting something, and whatever it is sounds a little sinister.
Plotting? How so?
Well, I overheard them talking. They were talking about how someone, I assume Scott, was close to the edge, and they were going to do something about it.
You stay close to the both of them. Report back to me when you're done.
Yeah, Jake, I actually do like the Nancy Drew series. This was the first one that I ever heard of, but I didn't realize how much detective stuff it was until I got more into the series. And I played another one of her games, Alibi and Ashes, which is pretty cool. You get to play as Ned and Bess and her other friends, so yeah, that's pretty cool. This was the game that got me interested, mainly because of the tornado part.
That's done. Haven't done that.
Don't forget me. Okay, let's start taking pictures.
All right, where's the best place to go?
We've got a lot of different formations to spot, so if you head on out to the Fraser Creek Windmill, that'd be perfect right now. This will help you identify the shots you need to take. When we get some good photos, we'll move on.
When you don't get any clouds at first, just get in the car and drive right back, and the clouds suddenly appear. Alright, let's get some pictures.
I'm getting some great shots here. What about you?
Oh yeah.
I'll be sure to download the photos into the gallery when we get back to the farmhouse.
Truth is, I've seen clouds like that before, and it's eerie. It's really eerie. And I've seen some like that too.
That's the idea. Keep trying.
Let's check out another area. Let's see where we can head. Up one, right one, up two.
You know, I didn't always want to be a smoke
Oops.
photographer.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I used to want to be a...
Yep, cool too, yet scary.
You've got to keep a sharp eye out or you'll miss what's right in front of you.
I guess that one ain't gonna change, so let's check out another one. Some all the way down here. Let's see. Way down.
So you got the chasing bug.
The chasing bug?
The chasing bug. Happens to a lot of people. Once you see a few good storms, it gets in your blood or something. Suddenly, sunny days stop being nice, start being boring.
See where we are now. Boy, did we miss it. Okay, so we go all the way down. Past 2. Okay. One, 2. Okay. I wonder if that's the same place I was at a while ago. Yep. Ah well, I think we took enough photos. It's not like we have to get every single one unless you're going for the achievements for the game, but... Okay, so let's head back. You're a bunch of cows. Yeah, tornado season is coming. Let's see. 2 down. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Ah, shoot. Wait, what?
You ever heard of nacreous clouds?
What clouds?
They're the Bigfoot of clouds. Extremely rare. People used to think they didn't exist. No one has gotten a good picture of them. They're only near the North and South Poles, but they have this special way of catching the light, and from what I hear, it's amazing. Turns the whole sky red or green or yellow. I get enough money together, that's what I'm going after.
It's late, Nancy. Go to bed.
Okay, so it's time to call it a night. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hear the sirens go off in the middle of the night.
This is a broadcast of the
Hello?
emergency
Is someone
notification
there?
system. There have been multiple reports of a tornado touchdown in the area. All listeners are advised to seek shelter until further notice.
I better get down into the cellar until the storm passes. Oh, shoot, the power must be out.
Here's something interesting you're about to see.
I'm looking for candles. Can you help? Someone is out there, right?
She says the power's out.
Hello? Who's there? Hello? I better look into that in the morning.
So there's no power in the other parts of the house, but right there in the basement there's power. Interesting.
Good morning.
What did you think of that storm last night? Pretty loud, huh?
Well, yeah, I think it would have been impossible to sleep through that.
You'd be surprised. Chase and Frosty, those two could sleep through a circus explosion. Before I forget, Scott wants to talk to you, so make sure you go in there as soon as you leave here, okay?
Sure thing.
Since it doesn't look like we'll be chasing any storms today, the prairie dogs that have taken up residence by the cornfield, I just got notice that the ag people are going to exterminate them.
What? But that's not fair. They're not hurting anyone.
You're right. Fortunately, there's time for you to move them to the other side of the barn, but you're gonna have to move quickly. I told Chase to come up with a way to move them so they don't get hurt. Hopefully he's figured it out by now, so after you talk to Scott, go talk to Chase.
Got it.
Great, thank you so much. I do it myself, but I'm buried in work right now. You're a lifesaver. Literally.
Nancy, hi. Look, Debbie tells me it would be good for morale if I gave people around here a few attaboys every now and then. So I just wanted to say you did a pretty fair job driving during the chase yesterday.
Just a fair job, Scott? Come on. Well, you are being nice today, so I will give you the benefit of the doubt. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, let's not get cocky. I mean, there's always room for improvement. For instance, when you're driving in a steady downpour, you should always... Ah! Did you see that? Did you see that?
The mouse?
Those dagnabbit mice are everywhere, and I'm sick of it. So if you were wondering what your next job was going to be, now you know. Get rid of the mice in here. Just make sure you do it humanely, or Debbie will never let me hear the end of it. Maybe you can get one of those Piper guys, or better yet, some kind of catch-and-release trap at that Ma and Pa store. Just get it done, okay?
Well, let's see what Chase has as far as whatever he needs us to do.
Hey there.
I'm supposed to relocate those prairie dogs. How do I do that without hurting them?
By using the handy-dandy prairie dog vacuum I just invented. Won't hurt one single hair on their furry little heads. At least it won't after I replace this tube with a bigger one. How soon you supposed to move them?
By the end of the day.
Well, then get yourself over to Ma and Pa's and trade this tube in for one that's a bigger size. I'll set you up as soon as you get back.
Great, thanks.
Right on.
Anything else on your mind?
That's it for now.
That's it for now.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty then. Alright, let's head to Ma and Pa's. Alright, let's see. 1, 2. Wow, I can't believe I avoided that. Alrighty, Pa.
What's going on there, Nancy?
I need a mousetrap that will allow me to catch mice instead of kill them. Do you sell anything like that?
Sure don't. But just so happens I got something like that. Right over there in the museum. I'll even let you borrow it. Long as you do a little something for me first.
You bet.
You can update the tornado display I got set up over there. Just move the stuff on it around till it compares the old Vegeta way of saying how bad a twister is. You know, F1, F2, F3 and such. Until it correctly compares that scale to the new one. You know, the enhanced Vegeta scale. EF1, EF2, and EF3, and the like. The scale they switched over to a couple years back. You might have to do a little reading, but you can do that for me in return for the mousetrap, right?
No problem.
Atta girl.
Okay, so... Oh, I think there's also something else that we had to ask him, too.
Done with that Vegeta scale display?
To be honest, I haven't even
never
started
mind.
it.
I was
So
wrong.
what you need?
Oh, yeah, here we go.
I need a bigger tube for a vacuum Chase is building for me. Can you help me out?
And we'll do the candy
Sure, as
puzzle.
long as you do a little something for me.
What's that?
Head over to the snack aisle. You can update the display I got set up over there.
Sure. I'll let you get back to work.
Don't let them canutes work you too hard.
Okay, so we'll start off easy. Let's see. 45 to 78 is F-Zero. Now the tornado I saw back in 2011 was the EF-Zero, but it was still huge. If I remember correctly, I think they can get as tall as like 10,000 feet, which alone is scary enough to think about. 262, 317, that's pretty sure that's, oh wait, I think I got it wrong. Alright, let's see. 201 plus, that's EF5. Alrighty. EF0 should be fastest 4th mile wind. Alright, so we got 79, 117. Where's 118? Okay. 118, 161, 162, 209, 210, 261. Excuse me. Alright, 262. Where's that one? Oh, there we go. 261 to 318. There we go. Alright, so the one going up to 260 should be this one. Alright, so this one should be 206. Alright, 157. Where's 157 at? Oh, there it is. 112. Where's that one? There we go. Then up to 72. I think I might have that wrong. $200. 165 there. 135. 110. There we go. Alrighty, let's see. EF0 I think would be mainly that one. Then would be EF5. Looks like EF4. EF3. EF2. EF1. Alright, so I'm gonna switch these around. See if that's it. Nope. Let's try these again. It's been a while since I've done this puzzle. I actually forgot about it. Let's see. No, I think the wind speeds have to get higher, so I think these are right. I just have to No, I don't look right.
Hi,
There we
girl.
go.
Docking up again so soon? Are you just back 'cause you missed me?
A little of A, and a little of B. Well, go ahead. What's the word out here this week? Don't keep me in suspense.
It's been nothing special to report now, I guess.
Nothing to report? Nothing at all? Are you feeling all right?
Yeah, oh, sure. It's been as slow as weeks, all.
Not even any good gossip about Scott's team? Any new blunders I can take back to the guys? I know it can't be smooth sailing over there these days. I mean, come on.
No. Very smooth sailing with Scott's team is what I always say, but just remember, I got a lot to do in the store. Better get to that. You just grab anything you need now. Take some candy on the way out, too. It's all me.
Okay. See you around, I guess.
So that was Brooke Taverna. She's one of the people that Scott is talking to. I don't want to give too much out because it kind of goes in with a little bit of the storyline. By that I mean culprit-wise, so I don't want to say a whole lot, but I can say that Brooke is the rival. She's against the team. So. I'm gonna go ahead and do the candy puzzle. Alright.
I did it!
This is literally the easiest puzzle in this whole entire game.
Well, congratulations, Nancy. From what I've seen, you got that Vegeta display set up just perfect. So go ahead and help yourself to that mousetrap. Y'all earned it.
You must have hawk eyes because it has to look all the way past those double doors. Alright, see the mousetrap, I think is right around here. Dust ball. There it is. Now we just need to get the vacuum hose.
Well, if it ain't my favorite customer.
I finished up the candy display.
Atta girl, here.
Thanks.
I'm not even gonna ask about Brooke Taverna. Alright, let's head back to the farmhouse. One and two. How in the heck did I freaking miss that? Okay, I'm really out of practice with this. Oh, no wonder. I forgot to enter the route. Okay, so I need to down, right, 2. Down, right, 2. And then down. Okay. Thanks, Red Car, for the push. There we go.
Hey there.
I went to pause and got a bigger tube for that prairie dog vacuum. This okay?
Well, let's find out. There you go. One-handed dandy prairie dog vacuum.
How does it work?
You just turn it on, stick the tube in the hole, and all the critters in the burrows going to that hole be sucked into the bag.
That sounds a little rough. Are you sure they're going to be okay?
Of course they will. Built this baby here with safety in mind. That's why it's so ugly. Now don't forget, if there ain't any critters in the burrows going to that hole, you'll lose suction and some of the ones that you've caught will escape. You gotta make sure you catch all of them before you move them.
Okay.
Just keep at it and you'll do fine. There's some paw panties in if you remember to bring this back when you're done. Don't want it falling into the wrong hands. Prairie dog's life is rough enough as it is. Anything else on your mind?
I'll check back with you later.
Bye now.
Bye now.
Here you go, little guys. Good luck in your new home. What's that flash? I should go check it out. It kind of looks like the money box I found at the farmhouse.
Let's see. Terms are agreed. Series of CB with CC or CG from an HP Storm by June 2nd. Upon delivery, payment will be enclosed in the amount of $550. Dang, that's a lot of money.
Hey there.
I'm all done with the prairie dog vacuum. Here you go.
Alrighty then. Anything else on your mind?
That's it for now.
Adios.
Adios. Well guys, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here for the night, so I'll pick it up tomorrow. So I'll go ahead and save it right here. Twister stream. Alright guys, have a great night. Already did.